Alright, hey everybody, it's NERF Boy Productions here, and this is my unboxing and review video of the NERF Longstrike CS-6. Now, if you've seen my previous videos, or any wars, you know I already have a Longstrike. It had broke, so that one's broken. It's practically impossible to fix. I mean, I could order in pieces, one of the pieces that's broken and stuff, but it would, plus shipping to Canada, it would just cost more than just to buy a new one. So, plus I'm missing the scope for it, and so I just decided to buy a new one. So, as you probably know, I live in Canada, and that kind of sucks because in America they have all the NERF, but you know, it's harder to find NERF products in Canada. So, if you don't know Zellers is a Canadian store, and every Zellers is now this summer being replaced with a Target. So, Target's really good, everyone knows Target, it's amazing. So, now that Zellers is being replaced, they need to sell everything, so everything was from 10 to 40% off, and it was 40% off on all NERF items. So I went out and bought myself a Longstrike. So if you have any Zellers nearby, go out there because everything's on sale. And I also managed to pick up this, the NERF Barricade Gear It Up series. Very rare. It's orange and black, but I'm not going to get into that. I'm going to do a separate video for this. Keep an eye out. Anyway, let's not ramble on too much. Let's get into the video. So, without further ado, this is my Longstrike CS-6 unboxing and review. So here we are, and take a look at the box. If I zoom out a bit, you'll see better. So it's the longest NERF blaster in history. Shoots 10.7 meters, so that's around 30 meters. 35 meters, no, not 35, but it's around 32 meters, so, you know, pretty good. And then obviously modded, it can be better, but I'll admit the ranges for this aren't the best, so I'm probably gonna end up modding this. Here's the back of the box. It's just got some basic stuff, tells you what it comes with, and then some other guns you can get, like the Maverick, Recon, and Raider. And it also tells you can get the bandolero, or the bandolier kit. So that's basically it for the box. It's not too much, but let's get into it. Sadly, I do not have an special unboxing knife. There we go. Alright, so, now, I'll just open this out. And my fan just kicked in. Yay! Anyway, here it is. This is what it looks like when it's just in the box. Very cool. I've already seen the Longstrike, so it's not too new to me. Alright, so I'm just going to cut all these twist ties. With my very sharp scissors. I think that's all. And then the rest is just cardboarded in. So, we'll start with the stock. The stock just releases like so. And after the blaster. Very cool. It's got some plastic on the handle. Yeah. It's kind of nice. It keeps the handle from getting any paint damage while it's being shipped. Oh, sorry. This doesn't want to come off. There we go. There's the blaster. Here's one of the pegs, or one of the knobs, rather. Comes with one 6-dart clip. Let's cut this. Here's the other side of the priming piece. It has the priming bar and other side of the handle. take out the sight. There we go. Cool. And now let's take out the darts, which are just cardboard and taped in there. We get 6. Instruction manual just sits at the bottom. And then let's rip out barrel extension. Very cool. Now, this isn't too exciting for me. I already have one, but you know, never really got the chance to make a video on it, and now I can. Alright, so that's basically it for the unboxing. Let's get to the review now. Okay, so I lied a little bit. Before I actually get into the review, we need to do a bit of assembling that is required. This priming bar here has a piece of tape or an image on it that you can just peel off the back. Somehow. It's coming. One sec. This is actually very hard to get off with your fingers. Oh, there we go. So, we've got this piece. And there's a sticker on just the one side of the blaster that you're going to need to peel off. Hopefully it doesn't leave any sticker markings. Oh good, it's a very weak sticker, so it's not going to leave any marks. Cool. There we go. Now, to put it together, as you can see here, down in there, if I can show you, there's a little hole right there. What you want to do is take this rod, shove it through the hole. Okay? And then on the other side, it'll be poking out. And you take the other knob and just, there's 3 holes, just take the middle hole and just stick it on. Just push on till it clicks. Very cool. And there you have the gun. Very sad with the Longstrike. This looks very nice. As you can see here, with the stock attachment, it looks pretty cool. And just even the blaster alone, if I can get the stock off. Or not the stock, the barrel attachment. One sec. So, bad thing, this stock piece can't come off once you've put it in. So, say goodbye to this cool looking blaster. This stock, now that it's clipped in, will never come out unless I unscrew the gun and then take it out and then screw it back, but I don't really want to do that. So, there it is. Now let's get on to, that's all the assembling you have to do. Now let's get on to the review. Alright, so here we are. I've set up the blaster, and now we're going to go through what you get, even though I already kind of did it. So basically you get the blaster, the barrel extension, 1 6-dart clip, 6 darts, and a cool flip-up sight. So, let's get onto the review of the basic blaster first. So, it has a stock, as you can see, which cannot come in or out, like I already mentioned. The trigger, pretty basic. Here's the clip release button, so you pull that back. So you cock it back, then pull that, and then you can then release the clip. And access door at the top, can't come out. Well, it can't open up unless I've cocked it back, then it can open up. Firing's pretty simple. It has 2 tactical rails on the top, just on the basic blaster. So a longer one at the back and a shorter one at the front. It also has a built-in sight right here, so you can line it up and aim. Here, this little slot here, as you can see, when it's cocked, it turns orange, which indicates that it's cocked, so you know if it's loaded or not. Yeah, and then Nothing really else. It's got some loops here for straps. So one at the bottom here, and then one at the bottom here, top here. Very cool. So on this nozzle piece, it also has on this front piece, it's got some grooves here, which you can then attach the barrel extension. You can only attach barrel extensions to the parts with guns with the grooves on them. If you already in a Nerf, you probably have noticed that I make my reviews pretty simple. I mean really basic, and I treat it like you don't know anything. Don't take that to offense. You might, or you might not. I do this so that people don't have to keep asking questions if I don't mention stuff that should already be mentioned, like that you should just know. So that's why I go in depth, because I've got some questions about that in my previous reviews. Anyway, so now let's get on to the barrel extension attachment. So basically it's just a barrel extension. If you've seen the new N-Strike Elite series guns, the inside of the barrels are rifled. These are not. They do have little lines, but they're straight, they're not rifled. It really doesn't change anything. It's got a flip up sight here, which is pretty cool. So obviously this is the front, this is the back. As you can see, it's got those two grooves, one at the top and bottom, and that's what you use to connect it like I showed before. And then this little locking pin that just automatically comes in and out. It's got one tactical rail on the top of it and a big one on the bottom, very handy. And then this flip up sight that I was getting to, when you aim, you can flip it up, and that helps you with accuracy. Now to clip it on, you align the grooves, because one's bigger and one's smaller. You align the bigger piece and smaller piece together. So it just clips together like that, as you can see. And then you twist, and it clips into place. Now, if you flip up this sight and use the back manual sight that I showed you, you can align it like that. And then you get good accuracy. So that's the full gun that's what it looks like. Now let's get on to the clips and darts. Comes with one 6-dart clip, like I already mentioned, 6 darts. The way you load them, well, you can just push them through the top like this, or or you can slide them like this, and then push down the tops, and just slide them in the back. Let me grab that dart I dropped. Anyway, I just kind of push them through the top. So the way you load them is you align the picture with the dart. There, that's all 6. Now you can fit a 7th. I wouldn't, because it can jam, and you don't want to wreck breaking your blaster. That's actually how no, it's not, but you can damage the clip itself, and you don't want to do that. So then to load it, you make sure the arrow's aligned with the front of the gun, and to load it, you cock back this mechanism here. It then allows a lock releases, which then allows you to slide this up. So again, slide the arrow, make sure you're facing it the right way, slide it up, then cock it forwards again, and you can fire. But I'm not going to do that. Now, here's the sight. Let's get onto this. It's got so many different ways to look at it. You can look at it like this, so line up the hole through there, as you can see, or you can do the same but then flip up this back piece and shoot like that. You can also flip up this and shoot like this, or just shoot like this even. So there's so many different ways. You can just combine it a whole bunch of different ways, and it's really cool. You can get very accurate. Different combos work better on different guns with the aiming, which I find very cool. Sadly, I lost this piece from my old gun, like I previously mentioned, so yeah. Now this works the best on the back tactical rail, so yeah. Put it on like that if you don't know how to put one on. It's got 2 grooves at the bottom, and then a little locking pin. So you just slide it from the access door back. There you go, and it works the best on the back one. So I'll fire once. I'm actually aiming it straight right now, but you can't tell because the camera's looking at it vertical down. Very cool. Now, As you can see, this access door won't open, but if you cock it back, it's then allowed to open. Ta-da! And you can see your dart in there. And then by cocking this forward, it also brings the access door forward. I'll fire again. I'll go through my whole clip. There, I'm out. So that was a 6-star clip, so obviously I went out pretty fast. If you have any others, you can use them. All clips are usable on this blaster. Anyway, so that was my pretty long video, but that was my unboxing and review of the Longstrike CS-6. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was NERF Boy Productions, signing out.